Yeah, I better get going. Time for lunch today. Egg salad sandwich. The epitome of the American brown bag lunch. You know, it's eggy, it's bright sunny yellow, it's squishy. Who am I kidding? Do I really want to eat that for lunch? Egg salad. When was the last time you went into a restaurant and ordered an egg salad? Just because we put it between two slices of bread, does that give it the right to be called a salad? We can do better than this. I think focusing on flavor and putting the food to the foreground, we can come up with a salad sandwich worthy of the title lunch. Let's cook this. Yeah, massive pileup. 15, 16 cars. I don't know when I'm going to get to work. Tell you what, as soon as I can, okay? Yeah. Talk to you later. They bought it. Well, we got the work problem solved. Now, to lunch. Egg salad sandwich, huh? I don't know. I think the problem with the family of salad sandwiches has to do with these, quote, salads that go inside them. Well, let's take a look. Egg salad sandwich. Hard-boiled egg, mashed up. Mayo, a little bit of mustard, maybe some black pepper if you're lucky. Chicken salad. Poached or maybe grilled chicken. Ooh, celery, that's a nice touch. Maybe some tarragon. Tuna salad. That cat food we like to call canned tuna. More mayo. Some relish. Question is, would you order any of these salads at a restaurant? If the answer is no, then there's a problem with our sandwich. In each case, flavor is singing backup to convenience. Who's front and center on the stage here? Mayo. A balm to bind and mellow flavors that hold your sandwich together, but it's nothing but fat, calories, cholesterol. It's filler in your sandwich, and I don't think it belongs there. No, we can do better. We need a sandwich with a salad in it where flavor is singing on the front and center of our stage. So what we need is a healthy alternative salad that we can put in our sandwich where flavor and texture are front and center. I submit for your approval the caprese salad. Fresh buffalo mozzarella, basil, and garden fresh tomatoes. Simple. All the flavor you could ever want. So, we're going to need some things. For our sandwich, we will require the services of 1 tomato, fresh mozzarella, the soft kind, and some focaccia. Okay, so the question should be asked, why each of these ingredients? Let's start with our tomato. Major flavor component, but it's also a major health component in the sandwich as well. Fresh tomato, phytonutrients, antioxidants, and cancer-fighting lycopene besides. Not bad. But let's talk about our cheese. Fresh mozzarella, along with other high moisture content cheeses, contain more water. More water displaces fat in the overall weight, which means your ounce for ounce serving here contains less fat and fewer calories than a hard or aged cheese might. Choice of bread, focaccia, it's toothy, it's rich. There's a lot of bread here. The bread is becoming a major player in the sandwich, rather than just structure. There's flavor involved here as well. Next up to one of our major flavor components, basil. A very pungent herb. Grow it in your garden. That's where I got these. Let's begin with our tomato, bringing a lot of flavor to the party and almost nothing in the way of calories. The tomato brings color and liveliness to the sandwich and also takes up space. That way you don't have a puny portion and you can still eat healthy. We're going to get started by carving off some rather large slices on this tomato. This one we can get rid of. We're going to come through the tomato and put some big slices on here, larger than 1/4 inch. Beautiful color on that tomato. I say 3 ought to do. Once we have our tomato slices ready, we're good to move on to our cheese. Same idea here, and what we're going for here is 2 2-ounce slices, 4 ounce total of the cheese in the sandwich. Now, why are we going so heavy on the cheese? The simple answer there is because we can. Again, given that so much of the weight of this cheese is actually water, we can safely consume it in our sandwich without loading up on the fat and calories and keeping the flavor at its peak. Next up, let's talk about bread. We're using focaccia. I'm using focaccia that, as you'll notice, I've grilled. Better texture, better flavor, better appearance. Let's take some time and effort with our sandwich. We need to bring some flavor to the party with our vegetables. A little balsamic vinegar on a plate. We're going to add to that some extra virgin. We're never going to saute with this. Too low a smoke. But what we will do is use it for its deep green color and rich flavor. Bring our sandwich to life. I'm going to add just a skosh of kosher salt and a few grinds of black pepper. Tomatoes, down on one side and flip off to the side. Down on one side and flip off to the side. Down on one side and flip off to the side. We don't want to marinate these, and we certainly don't want to pour this mixture on the sandwich. It'll just get soggy. Now, there's nothing worse than biting into a sandwich and pulling the bite away and having a big chunk of lettuce or other green come out with it. I like my sandwiches to disassemble themselves nicely at the suggestion of my teeth. So when it comes to our basil, we're going to chiffonade this. We're going to roll it up tightly, seam side down on the board, and come through producing ribbons. And now we assemble. Grilled focaccia. Slice of our tomato. Basil. Slice of our cheese. Tomato again. More basil. More cheese. We finish off with our last slice, top with the remaining basil. Our alternatives for our lunch include a couple of tablespoons of mayo, relish out of a jar, and a can of tuna. A couple hard-boiled eggs, a big old dollop of mayo, some mustard, and call it good. Poached or grilled chicken, maybe you just put it in the microwave, who knows. Some celery, and more mayo. We're adding a lot of calories, but we're not bringing a lot of flavor to the table. We take a salad like this and we build it on bread. Now we've got a lunch we can be proud of. I don't know, did I say lunch? Maybe I'll get started on a little bit of a brunch. We'll see you next time. Cook this. That's good.
He's got a freaking wheat tunic and a rattlesnake for a necktie.